Death is a great reward. Evil shall not prevail this day.
This is after the prequel.
After the whole
And
campaign.
we get to talk with the cast and crew.
Post-prequel.
Hey, get the crew in here, Brett, of Buzz on the prequel. This,
No, it was incredible.
dude,
It was
that
cool.
finale was something else. So
Oh my god.
let's start one by one. On my screen, we have Allyson is on the up right corner.
Okay.
So Allyson, let's start with you.
Okay.
Let's talk about your character and your journey here.
All right.
What was your journey all about? What was your character all about? Where'd you find it fell flat? Where'd you find it forwarded a lot?
Well, I found that she actually had like very odd moments of strength and then just really bombed other times.
Right.
And so that was kind of interesting, but I guess kind of makes sense because she's got all of this power inside of her, and we never really got to a super high enough level for
And
it
just
to
for
like.
those listening, who's your character?
Oh, I was Dara, and I was a magus.
You're not. It's not a was. You still are. And
I am a magus.
We may pull
yes.
that character out of the woodwork at a very important point in the future.
Okay, yeah. And I really thought she was awesome, but I just think she needed to be at a higher level.
I mean, right, with
really,
everything.
I really do. Like, I think she shined through a lot when she was just
Ooh, does she have the shine? That's a
the
movie.
Shine.
Yeah, the movie.
Oh, like from The Shining?
Yeah, there's a thing called The Shine, right?
Yeah. Well, I think she did when she was just conversing and making random decisions. Like, I just shoved the orb into the bigger orb.
That was
and
amazing.
here
by the
we
way.
were,
How'd you know to
know?
do that? You just figured I'm going to do that? And
Yeah, I just thought it's an angel. If it's really an angel, then I'll probably be okay. So I just went funk
And
like
then
that.
you took 54 hit points of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't die.
And it wasn't
but
okay.
It wasn't okay, but
Thank God for the false life blessing by
Yeah.
tree people that Brooke really fell in love with.
yeah. But she's fun. I enjoyed playing her. I would, I'd love to see when she's buffer and stronger, you know?
Well, I personally, I think there are probably some benefits that, if I really looked at your character, I could probably figure out some real benefits that you could have been using
Yeah.
tactically. When you're in a combat situation like water, everybody's screwed. I mean, there's
Yeah.
just no. And then something
Except
that's,
for me, who gets some pluses.
Yeah, and then you're getting your DR, with some creature. It's like, oh my god, I just hit him finally, and then they're taking they have DR against me, like, and then they have resistance, spell resistance. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, those guys were pretty incredible, and thanks for your paladin for
I know.
kind of handling that.
Yeah, she really saved the day a lot of times.
Allyson, by the way, give the dish any other
Yeah.
characters. What didn't you like? What did you like? Oh my god.
Ah,
Your favorite character is
well-
Frog, by the way, because it was played by me. But
Frog was and also
was awesome.
Frog had my, I had a special bond. Honestly, if I'm going off of Dara, she doesn't like anyone, but unless someone's gonna mess with them, then all of a sudden all of her real feelings come out, and she's like, wait, no, don't. So like, she's
But you
kind of
like
just.
me.
Yeah, of course, I love Frog because he's
like
my frog.
pals. Yeah.
Yeah, we're pals.
You rescued me in the forest.
Yeah,
before
you
I fell.
we found each other in the forest, so you
Well,
know.
you found me. I was lazy.
That's true.
a
That's very
toad.
true. Frog the toad.
I have warts. That's the difference. Yeah.
Well, I think maybe she likes Frog
Frog.
because Frog is an ugly toad, and Dara's kind of not that cute.
I'm not ugly. What are you talking about?
You got warts, my friend.
Those are beauty marks.
Buzz is all right. Like, if I'm gonna give the real dish, he's all right. Like, he's done some pretty okay hits, but he kind of, shies away from danger a little bit sometimes. And then Lou she's just throwing all the punches, and Dara and me are jealous of that for sure. And then Brea,
she throws some gnarly punches. That's.
So there's a little jealousy there, a
Are
little
you
bit
saying
like
paladins are broken?
Yeah, I am.
We know that.
Truly, it was like, I was like, man, I wish
We
I
know
could
that.
do that. And then, Brea, she finally reveals that she actually likes Brea, and,
That was really a sweet moment, by the way. That was probably one of the more touching. Actually, I'd say it's the most touching moment in this series.
It was very sweet.
Yeah.
Even
though I barfed in my mouth a little bit.
Lou grabbed her and would hold her defending against herself. That was pretty sweet too.
Yeah.
Nice job. Yeah, nice job.
Yeah.
Great job, Allison.
And then
Thanks.
right below you, I have Brooke. So Brooke, same kind of question goes to you. Man, by the way, it was so much fun. Like, this is so fun.
It was so much fun.
Actually, Brooke's internet's skipping a little bit, so I'm going to wait for it to catch up.
No, is it?
Yeah, a little. Well, maybe it's back.
Is it back? I'm sorry.
Let's go to Deanna while that solves itself. Sorry, Lou. Sorry, Brooke.
No, it's okay.
Close
Deanna.
all of your windows.
Deanna, we love
them are
having
dying
Deanna
right
in
now.
this. Deanna was like, you search for these clowns for like almost 3 years.
3 years. Some reason I love you guys or something.
Man. And there's a whole, and by the way, you did make friends with the Druid Guild inside of the Verduin Forest that helped the angel set out the fires.
Yeah, I could definitely even though I was dead,
Yeah.
I could sense it in the afterlife. I was like, oh, those are my people.
Yeah, so much Druid influence. And you're always welcome there, by the way. And now that you've gone on to Elysium, you may actually be kind of worshipped, by the way.
Oh, damn.
Within their society. So you're the one that put out the flames. You're the one that, as far as they're concerned, you're the one that prevented the world from burning.
Hot damn.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
So just to put that on you.
That's a bit more fame than I think Brea was expecting.
Yeah, and you may not even realize it on Elysium. You may just be living your thing, but that's what you caused. Now, for you, and for everybody else, it was pretty clear as to why they would take the choice of going to Elysium. But for you, it meant a little bit more because your dad's alone at the tavern, right?
Yeah.
And how was that for you?
I think I had spent so long searching for these people, and in that journey to find them, I found a lot about myself with finding the Green Faith and this Druid circle that really completely changed who Brea is. And so asking her to change part of herself on a split-second decision was really difficult, especially when she didn't really understand all the details. And she's a really wise person, so she wants to understand what's going on.
I love that.
Before she commits to it. But in the end, she knew she could always go home, and she knew her dad was safe, and she had spent so long searching for these people that she wasn't able to give that up with a light switch decision like that, if it was just either yes or no. So in the end, the friends won.
Yeah, I think the toughest choice was with you, for sure. Congratulations on that. And the fact is that once you learn planular travel, you can come back and visit your dad, and
that's good.
And in some essence, you saved the entire. Because the lumber was affected, the town was Bellis was affected by the fire. It would have been encapsulated by it. So in essence, you saved the town. And your dad may never know until you come back and kind of tell him, but that's your honor badge.
Oh, well, I'll wear it proudly.
Yeah. And that stupid lumber consortium that was after you, and they got near you a couple times, by the way, where you were looking for these guys, the lumber consortium, and they're like the mob. They are literally the mob. And I think these guys ran across a couple of bodies of some people along the way that had died, actually, looking for you. And so anyway.
I don't like that.
Congrats.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun.
It was great. You guys were awesome, and Brea was certainly awesome with her sweet Southern accent. I loved it, and I could really feel the childish, sort of affinity you and Buzz had. So I congratulate Brett a lot on that, because I talked to him a lot more. But really, congratulations on creating that, because it
was fun.
That's Goonies. That is Super 8. That's all these great kid movies that have that. And you guys really created that in the series. So congratulations.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting doing that because, Brett I had never met before this, and we don't chit chat on the side.
Right.
So
no, the Facebook's blowing up on this. Go ahead. What's happening?
So any of the like connection between the character happened live, and like you heard it all, and it was 100% just like listening and like knowing like what's too much and like what's like cliche and like silly and you know, and not going overboard or not doing something that the character wouldn't do to just play into the story. So it was really fun to like genuinely build that and build it in a in a really like honest way that humans do, and not just like as actors.
Yeah. Right on.
You bring up a good point. None of us really knew each other, at least most of us didn't. And for us to actually just build that chemistry like we did and have fun with it, and it just came across naturally. I mean, you guys are obviously all actors, great at improv, everything, and just the whole flow, just pretty amazing, actually. Really, really great.
It was such a fun session.
Yeah.
And Brett, we'll come to you in the end, find your journey.
Okay.
But Brooke, let's talk to you for a second. I think your internet has caught up.
I hope it's good.
Oh man, it's kind of choppy. Are you still
Is
on
it really
Astral?
choppy?
Quit Astral. Are you on Astral?
I quit everything. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Do you have to reboot in? Just reboot in.
No. Okay, I'll reboot it. I'll be back. Have fun talking without me.
I thought it was really cool that, you know, within the first episode of us just meeting these the troll by, you know, me rolling a freaking 100.
That was crazy, by the way.
You know,
that was fucking nuts.
We were just like dropped into the character so quickly, which was really.
Yeah, that was crazy to me. That we were able to. No, I'm serious. Like I was like, wow, we're all like going for this. Like
I was just happy you guys didn't fight the trolls. I knew deep inside we were gonna die if we did. And I was like, I'm getting out of there, and hopefully you guys follow me. I don't know, you do what you want.
Yeah.
Well, that's a valuable lesson. You know, a lot of things in Pathfinder presented not for, and that's something I'd like to see in the modules a little bit more. In that, not every obstacle is there for you to defeat, like a battle. You know, we've had these dinners with the Daughter of the Dead, and we've had, you know, honor points within like cities, and we've had, you know, all sorts of guard points and all these things. That those are the ways you defeat cities. Those are the way you defeat certain things. So it's not always about the battle. And I would like to see in general the gameplay turn more to that. Have it switch more from the defeat, as in action, I'm going to hit something, defeat it, and more into 50-50. As in, I'm going to defeat it with my words or some clever thing, or, you know, you guys did a lot of that in this journey.
We did.
That was really cool.
The air baby.
Air baby.
Yeah, the only thing that I wish I had more of is, you know, I missed the 2 episodes that really concluded us as the younger version, and so I didn't feel like I got enough of 13-year-old Brea, because she was supposed to be like a troublemaker and like all that, and I feel like I was just starting to be able to like get those character moments in, and then she was 16 and had this huge like life-changing experience, and I was like, oh, she's not as big a jokester anymore. But
It never stopped. All right, Brooke, you're back.
Yay.
I'm back, and hopefully I don't suck.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, as a matter of
Okay.
fact, Lou at first I was like, oh man, is her soft voice going to make it? But through the softness, you hear a loud conversation. So tell us about Lou and where you went and how you ended up there, and then what you think you're going to be up to in the future. 4 questions.
I mean, Lou is interesting for me because she started out as a big caricature of a person and not a person. She started out as a huge snob, and she was just, I had to figure out, first episode, I was like, God, I don't like her. She's a bitch. And then
Daughter of a rich
as
man.
I started playing Daughter of a rich man, and then I started playing her more, and I realized I think she thinks she's a bitch, and I don't think she likes that, but I think she thinks that she has to be that to make her father like her at all. So that's why I really, proving something to Dad.
Interesting.
And in the end, after everything happened and after she had to run away from her family, I think she found herself more and not the person that she thought she had to be. So she started saying, hey, I'm gonna curse, why not? And I'm going to learn from my friends and start actually valuing things instead of she lived in a big fantasy world in her head where she wanted to be the hero of that. And she figured out that she can't be the hero all the time. And most of the time she can't be the hero, no matter how much she wants to be. But she figured out that she could be a hero for her friends and she could protect her friends.
Pretty good protector hero.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And then Brett, let's talk about your journey a little bit. How does this
Sure.
deepen the character Buzz On?
Oh, for me, it's a real treat. I mean, again, like you said, Buzz On was really just like an NPC that was introduced like halfway through Loaded Dice Roller Season 1. And I didn't really know
how old do you think he was when he met them?
As an angel? I don't know. You're probably ageless as an angel, right? So I don't know. Maybe 30s or 40s.
In his like 30s.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, no, he's a fun character. We kind of created on the fly, really just to help one of our, I guess, characters in our campaign that was also a kid-killing worshiper. And really, the Buzz On was supposed to be just an angel as a mentor to kind of get him on the
so
right
fun.
path. Because Eugenie, played by Will, is really funny. He was a kid-killing follower. He drank a lot, but he didn't do a lot of things that were like kid-killing like. He was sent there by kid-killing in a way to kind of like mentor him and get him back in the right path if he really wants to be the true champion of kid-killing. And it really worked. There's really good chemistry between them both. They're like really worked out well. And then I guess in Buzz On, his character just lasted throughout the rest of the season, in and out, which was kind of fun. So when it ended, Spencer brought to my attention, hey, look, I was thinking about doing a prequel for Buzz On. I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd love to play him again. And it's really just cool going from that because he was like, Brett, I think we're gonna play him as teenagers. I'm like, what? That's even crazier. So I never played an adolescent before in role-playing games at all. So obviously I had to tone it down quite a bit. And we all did, right?
Yeah.
Did a really great
If you
job,
hear the
Brett.
Buzz On episodes that just are airing now, different side of Buzz On for sure. He's definitely more adult.
Hey, you guys
more-
got to check it out, by the way. What was it, 41?
Yeah, episode 41. I think it's called like Angel Bro.
You guys have
Yeah.
got.
Angel bro.
Yeah. Now that you've been through this, you got to listen to it.
It'd be fun for you girls to hear because obviously you know young Buzz On, and he's
Yeah.
a lot different. Obviously, he's more innocent with you guys, obviously, and that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
But you know,
Right
he
on.
definitely exactly. But no, so it's a treat really to play him again and you know build up that chemistry and relationships with you guys, obviously, and kind of see how he got to be what he is.
Really cool.
And you guys were just amazing, obviously, and just building the chemistry with all of you was just really cool. A lot of magic.
I
so,
really enjoyed playing
thanks.
with everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of my favorite parts. Really, I mean, I know we have some great combats, but honestly, the banter back and forth and you know that part
It was
is
so,
so
bad.
funny.
It was so great.
It's so classic. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait to hear it when you edit it, Spence. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And for me, Brett nailed it. So this was a big experiment on how far we could push the story and character, you know? And honestly, I stuck to the hero's, the hero's journey. And, you know, every session we read off, you know, like the rules of you know, like improv. So this sort of pushed the boundaries of how far we could take it. And I think you guys did an amazing job with what you achieved. It's so much fun. I know you haven't listened to a lot of the edited podcasts. When they come out, you're going to be like sending it to all your friends. You're going to be like, oh my God, look at what we did. Because,
I'm so excited.
you know, taking 20 minutes out of an hour and 10-minute episode, it becomes very tight. And it, you know,
Yeah.
and so we add music and sound effects. It's really awesome.
I can't wait to hear it.
And
I
this is
didn't
the
realize
first
you were making them so tight. That's awesome.
Yeah. You know, like when we roll for initiative or something, like I kind of pull all that out and we just roll, right? I mean, for the viewers, they don't really care who's rolling a 20 or who's first or whatever, because I'm going to hear you in action. So, so that's what happens in combat. But I think my favorite episode, by the way, was the haunted house episode. They went to stay in this mansion.
It was awesome.
And literally,
What
there was
are
no
those
encounter.
fun.
Red?
I'm
There's
excited.
no encounters in it. You're
No
right.
encounter. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Same.
There was no map.
It was so
Yeah,
fun.
it was just
Yeah.
it's out of control. Great job. And it's
Well, great job, you too, Spence. I mean, honestly,
Thanks,
you,
brother.
Yeah. Thank you
Thanks,
so
you
much.
guys.
It was so fun.
Real treat.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding? It was great. I mean, I loved the boat. When you guys felt the urge to go on the boat, I was like, oh my God, they're going on there. And this boat had wrecked into the docks. You're going to hear it. It was sent from up the river. It was creating chaos everywhere because undead were running the boat. And Lou hopped right on there and got in trouble. And then they jumped ship. But it's funny, as teenagers, they're kind of like, you know, it's kind of like Goonies stuff going on in the town. It's
Yeah.
you know,
It was definitely like it took a moment. Like I feel like every episode or so, one of us had a moment where we had to be like, okay, this is what I would do or a grown up
Yeah.
would do,
Yeah,
but I can't
but
do
as a
that
teenager.
because I'm 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was excited that we were going to be teenagers. I was like, that's different and fun and it's
Yeah.
challenging,
That was really
you
cool.
know?
really
Yeah.
cool.
So, yeah.
So you guys are going to go up at least 6 levels, and we will keep these characters permanently. We'll keep them, and they will infiltrate future episodes. These 3 girls, you guys are all a spinoff. It's Caden's Angels, and it's a whole series on its own.
Spin-off.
I
Yeah.
would be so
it.
down for it.
I love
I would, yeah.
it. Brett, do you know the demon Daskari?
Not really.
He's
no.
like a locust. He's a
The locust guy.
Yeah, the locust demon lord. He was just to let you guys know what was happening with this lake. He was attempting to make a second world wound.
Okay.
So that the demons can erupt from there, and
Gotcha.
you guys definitely prevented that. Sealed it up. It's gone forever. His attempts are thwarted. He's pissed, and Caden's to blame.
Boy, bye.
Don't
All
miss
right, guys.
Caden's
Nice
Angels.
follow-up episode. Thank you so much. And maybe I'll get somebody like Peter Atkinson to interview one of you. I don't know. You never know, right?
Sure.
Mark Moreland. Awesome, you guys.
Sounds awesome.
That was this episode.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much,
Thanks.
Spencer.
Thank you.
Thank you.